Hey, what is happening, everybody? The weekend is almost here, and it's a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and I got some kicks to look at. Stick around to the end of the video because I am going to do a little side-by-side comparison of the Shadow 2.0s and the Patinas that came out a couple months ago. I guess they dropped overseas a couple months ago, and then I guess they dropped in the US May the 4th. But anyhow, stick around for the comparison. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. Bread and Butter is pretty new, but we're growing real quick. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That'll help this video get seen by more people, which will help the channel grow even faster. But anyhow, let's look at some kicks. Alright, so for time's sake, everybody has seen Air Jordan 1 box before. So I'm not really gonna get into the nitty gritty of it. Standard issue Jordan 1. If you watch the channel, you'll know I am pretty much a size 10 across the board. And sometimes people go a half size down and they can do that. I have a difficult time with that because I get rubbing due to the fact that my foot is pretty fat. I couldn't score these in my size, but I got them as close as I could because I want to see if they're comfortable and I can wear them, then I definitely want to keep them because it's just such a great colorway. Here's the sticker. It says Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. The colors are labeled as black, light smoke gray, and white. Like I said, this is a size 9.5. Like most Jordan 1s, these retailed for $170 US. And I was able to get these at Finish Line. But enough yapping about the box. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of it, shall we? I think this is what we want to see. And from the time I saw this, I knew it was a shoe that I wanted and a shoe that I was going to go after for a personal pair. It's just hard to go wrong with these colors, in my opinion. I like the black base, the black leather, and then just all these panels of gray, either nubuck or short-haired suede. I'm not really sure what it is, but it feels really nice to the touch. And my first impression of these are just that they're great. I mean, as far as the way they look, they're clean. They're really clean. I'm not really sure what numbers were like on these. I just know that numbers weren't high enough for me to hit in the size 10. There's that classic hourglass. These shoes also just look really sleek. Sometimes I get pairs of Jordan 1 retros that are really streamlined and really sleek looking, along the lines of like the 85s, and then sometimes some of them just don't have that nice sleek shape. These look really sleek. Like the toe box seems nice and low, and I don't even know how to explain it, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes Jordan 1s look more sleek than others, and I don't know how to say it other than that. But this pair, I'm surprised that the resale price is staying down as low as what it is this early. You know, resale typically falls a little bit after they drop. Maybe there were just insane numbers of these. As far as resale prices, from the time I made this video, they're holding around, I don't know, $240, $235, something like that, which I'm a little surprised that they're not up higher than that, just based on how good these things look. So starting with this outsole, classic Jordan 1 outsole in a black color. Nothing really significant or different about that. And coming up, they gave us bright white for the midsole and the stitching. Looks nice. A lot of times I prefer a sail midsole, but on this pair of shoes with these colors, I think that the white midsole was a solid choice. Just looks clean. And then straight up from that midsole, that's where we start seeing this. I don't know if it's nubuck or a short-haired suede, but it feels great to the touch. You get some movement out of it, and I just love the color. The stitching on all those suede panels matches the gray perfectly, and it's very, very clean. No frays. Really, there were no imperfections that jumped out at me with this pair. They came out really, really clean. But you can see that primarily we've got this black leather as the base of the shoe, and then just like on the mud guard, and then going up the eye stays here, and the swoosh, and then up here on the upper and back here on the heel, we've got this beautiful gray colored suede, and it just feels great. It feels great, and the stitching looks really nice. The black leather is smooth, like there's no texture to it at all. It's just completely smooth, but it feels nice and soft, and I think it'll probably age really well. I'd imagine as you're wearing it, it would probably get some little wrinkles in it and everything, but I think it'll age really, really well. I think they look good. I like the way the Wings logo looks in black up against that gray suede. And then I also really like this. I like the nylon tongue and just how classic this Nike AirTag looks at the top. And once again, this gray matches the suede perfectly. But you got a nylon tongue with black piping, and then a black sock liner, and the insole also looks like it's black with white writing on it. But as I was saying, I wanted to compare this shoe with this shoe. And now I grabbed the Patinas in a personal pair, and these are a size 10. These have more of like a tumbled leather on them, and probably the biggest difference is this patina finish, this shiny rust colored finish that's on there. The gray on these shoes is a lot greener in color than the gray on the Shadows.